Hi there, today I'd like to show you how I like to propagate IncrediBalls. This IncrediBall was propagated from another IncrediBall that's in my garden, and that one was propagated from another one. Anyway, we have several of these beautiful beauties, and if you can't quite see it, however, these blooms are quite huge. Yeah, they're at least the size of a soccer ball. And probably we've had a very, very hot summer, and so as you can see, some of the blooms are a little bit weathered, but they're still just gorgeous. Anyway, I wanted to show how I like to propagate these. So right here, I had picked a flower to give to a friend, and so I'm gonna go ahead and take this this piece, and I'm gonna cut it. Sometimes I could cut it right here, and then you know, cut another one here. However, I'm actually going to take this one to give it the best chance. I'm going to take it to here. So let me show you. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me. One hand is doing the camera work, and one hand is going to do the cutting. So anyway, this is where I'm going to cut it right now, and don't worry, it's okay to trim these. It helps them to just, you know, put more energy into their root system. And so anyway, I'm gonna cut it now. Okay, and I know that these cutters are actually quite dirty because I've been working in the garden. However, I'm pretty confident that this IncrediBall can handle it, but normally we want to keep our cutters nice and clean, and even use some rubbing alcohol on them, you know, just to even make sure that the blades are nice and clean. So anyway, here I'm going to just go ahead and take these off. Some people can cut them, however, I like to just kind of just take them off. Hold on, I'm trying to do this carefully. There we go, and we still have, you see that little root there that's growing? It's still that. And I'm going to take off this other one. And this way it also kind of just exposes the innards of the stem nicely. And so there we go, that's that. And just literally put it here for good company. I'm actually going to make a little hole first into the soil to not disturb these little nodes that are growing here. Okay, so but I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna fill it up, and literally, you know, just keep it. I'm gonna keep a lookout for it, and just keep it watered. If it gets too hot, like it has been getting hot, I might just move it into a less sunny area, because this is a pretty sunny area. However, these IncrediBalls are really incredible. They're very sturdy. So to give it another good chance, I'm also going to just kind of trim the leaves, okay? Because they are otherwise going to take a lot of energy. Oh, sorry about these cutters. They're really... There we go. There's that one. In the background. Okay, so here is a future little IncrediBall, and that is literally how I started this IncrediBall and the other IncrediBalls in our garden. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it's something that brings you pleasure, and happy gardening to you, and take care.